Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Fusion Force, aka James Clausen, and today I'm not actually in a good mood. And the reason why as to that is because Nintendo, what the fuck is your problem? Seriously, what the fuck is your problem? Do you really need to upcharge your console prices this fucking much? Like, I know that people are like, oh, the tariffs, bullshit. The tariffs don't really matter regardless of whether or not you sell consoles. They're not an important piece of machinery. And as to the game prices, you want $90 for a physical game that's not really a physical game. It's really just a license to own said game. And reality is you don't really own said license to it anyway. And not on top of that, you can't modify or repair your console yourself because apparently there is a thing that triggers that will render your console useless. Nintendo, do you want people to buy your consoles? Like, this is a genuinely honest question. What do you get out of overpricing your consoles and your games that aren't really games, they're just keys to access said games that they don't really own? So at the point, why not just give the damn device away for free? Because they don't really own it. Why pay $600 for a device that you don't really own? And that's not even pre-order prices alone. That's probably $700 if you want to be honest. And I kept thinking to myself, I'm like, why? Like, I know people are saying, oh, what about the scalpers? Do you think the scalpers really give a shit about prices? No, because they know that they can double the price of the games and the consoles that they're trying to sell. And people are so dumb, they're willing to buy it for that much. Because people are that desperate to fucking fill kids' Christmas stockings and shit like that every year. And it's disgusting that Nintendo is purposely doing this shit, knowing full well that people have anticipated them to make a better console than before. And I have the OLED Switch, and I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, you're just a Nintendo hater." Hang on, 1 second. Let me hold my damn Nintendo Switch shit. I can find it. But yeah, point being, I'm a Nintendo fan. Okay, like literally, here I'll show you. I got Switch games, Nintendo 64, Nintendo Game. Like literally, I play Nintendo. I was a Nintendo fanboy for so goddamn long, and now they're doing this bullshit in spite of people. Like, do you hate your fucking consumer base? Like, do you honestly hate the people that are buying your shit? Because if you honestly hate them, then honest to God, people shouldn't be buying this. Honestly, it's just a larger version of the Switch, and in which case, I'll just stick with my OLED. Or better yet, I'm not gonna touch this shit again, because if you're gonna do this shit, I'm just gonna stick to PC. Genuinely, I'm just gonna stick to PC because you can't keep getting away with grimy fucking shit like this. That goes for every console. That goes for every fucking game company out there. If you pull that bullshit, you deserve to be shut down. That's plain and simple. If you try to sell somebody something that doesn't belong, they don't even fucking own, what's the point of buying your product? Same thing goes with all the game licensing bullshit that's happening now. If someone pays premium prices for a game, they own it. They own it. They don't. No, that's just fucking bullshit. I remember back then when I used to go to GameStop or any fucking thrift store or any mom and pop game store for that matter, and all it took was about 40, 50 bucks. You had the game. You had the physical copy of the game. It belonged to you. Now, you're barely even lucky to get anything physical anymore. And when it is physical, it's not really, because most games, those physical copies of games don't really have the disc in them. It's just the game download code, and all you get is the pretty box. That's it. A prime example of this, when Doom first came out, Doom Eternal first came out, I bought it, pre-ordered it, thinking that there was going to be a disc inside. When the reality is, it was a download code from Steam. And that made me so fucking mad, I never even wanted to collect physical media again for a while. And the fact that Nintendo is purposefully pushing people towards this shit is ridiculous. So, If anybody has any common sense, or any brains for that matter, don't buy any Nintendo products until once they realize, oh shit, the fans were right, we need to not do this shit no more. Then they're gonna fucking stop doing this shit. Cause look, they want $90 for not even a fucking big, huge fucking game. They want $90 for Mario Kart World. I'm gonna tell you this, Nintendo. That game better be the pinnacle of fucking games. That better be the grand fucking central game of racing games. If you're willing to charge people $90 for a fucking game that they really don't own, you better make it the best goddamn game that has ever been fucking made in existence. Otherwise, don't even consider doing that shit. Same thing goes with because I love Metroid Prime. I love all that shit. I love Mario Kart, and the problem is that they think they can get it. Keyword there. They think they can get away with it. But in reality is, if people are actually smart enough, like Osmongold or Penguinzo and all that shit like that, news will get around, and eventually they'll be like, "Oh fuck, we really fucked up. We gotta stop doing this bullshit to everybody." Because they know that once people get around and start waking up from that fucking matrix of Nintendo can do no wrong, PlayStation can do no wrong, Microsoft can do no wrong. Dude, no. If we stop enabling this bullshit altogether, stop buying their consoles, stop supporting their games, stop enjoying their news feed, just stop it. I myself am never touching another Nintendo product again. This shit is all I'm keeping. And I'm not even gonna fucking play it, for that matter. Like, it's just gonna stay there, look shiny for the rest of the shit until Nintendo gets this shit resolved. You do not sell a console for several times market value that isn't really it's not even really a console, it's just a fucking tablet. It's just an overly built tablet. It is no better than the Nintendo DS at its highest peak. And you wanting to charge $600 for a fucking one-screened Nintendo DS? Are you shitting me? $300 was a bit steep as is. And you want to jump it up $300 extra fucking dollars? And that's not even including the goddamn pre-order prices. Nintendo, get your shit together. Seriously. I'm like, I gotta end this video now because if I don't, I'm gonna start screaming and shit. But yeah. Nintendo, stop being fucking idiots. Respect your goddamn fans. And maybe we'll actually treat you with some respect ourselves. Because you pulling this bullshit $90 fucking dollars, $80 for a digital game that's not even yours, and then you pay $90 for a goddamn key, a physical key that's not even the actual game itself. Like, okay, hang on, before I fucking flip my lid here. The game itself, you're basically paying just for the case. That's all you're doing. You're paying for a shiny case. Like, imagine just popping it open and that's all you get. Literally, you just get a card. That's all you get. You just get a fucking card that says, oh, you play the game. You don't own it. Yeah, Nintendo, get fucked. Nintendo, for real, get fucked. You're not doing this bullshit anymore. Until that happens, I'm done. Boycott Nintendo, boycott Microsoft, boycott PlayStation. Do not let them get away with this bullshit. Do not let them pull that bullshit on any of us. Because if we stand up, they'll actually keep the prices the way they're supposed to be. And if it's not a premium game, it should not cost premium prices to fucking purchase. I'm James Clausen, aka Fusion Force, and like, comment, subscribe. And remember to always, always, always never gamble on shit that seems good, but isn't. Peace out, guys.